Right, I truly believe I have bought the best first car that you can get. I've been thinking about it. I've been wanting something real cheap, something that everybody can afford, everybody can modify, things that are cheap to modify, things like that. So what I've done, I've gone out and bought this car, and I'll show you what it is now, and then we'll go back and we'll do oil change, spark plug change, oil filter change, and just make sure that it's nice, top up the coolant, things like that. Here it is, in my opinion, the best first car that you can get. Yeah, it's a Corsa C 1.2 twin port SXI. It's done 84,000 miles, and to be honest, for what I paid for this thing, this is clean. Like, the bodywork's clean, there's not any scratches, like bad scratches, things like that. There's a few age-related marks, there's a few like panel gaps that need to be fixed and things like that, but as a whole, this car is nice. I'm happy with the car that I bought here. So what we'll do, we'll get back, we'll do some bits to it, and then we can start in later videos, start modifying this car and get it where we want it. Right, what we've got 3 litres of oil, and I've got some of the same oil in the garage anyway, in case we need top up. 4 spark plugs, so we're going to change the spark plugs. We're going to top up the coolant as well because it's a little bit low, and 1 and 2 oil filters, because they have all Corsas have a variant of oil filter. One has one oil filter, the other has another oil filter. I didn't have the oil filter with me, as obviously it's still on the car, so I bought them both. I'll take one back. So little bit of advice: if you don't know which one it is, just get them both. They're only a few quid each, and just take one back that you don't use. As always, let's get the car jacked up and get to it. Okay, now the car's up in the air, we're going to just undo the oil cap. And, well, it's milky. That's purely because it's been doing short journeys, so not bothered about that. Pull the dipstick, and then while the oil's draining from underneath, change the oil filter, then put the oil filter back on, top up the oil, lay it flat, run it, take the oil, job's good. So go under the car and you're looking for this sump plug here, and this hopefully will drop into here. We can't do the oil because the sump plug's been over tightened, and because it's a ridiculous T45, they just round dead easy. So what we're gonna have to do is eventually get that out and then replace it, and then we'll do the oil change. But for now, we will do spark plugs. Right, to access the spark plugs, we take this Ecotech cover off, take the coil pack off, 2 T-bolts again, and then we will get the spark plugs out. Undo the T30s.
Shall I record the struggle?
Yeah. 2 hands is better than 1. Okay, 10mm spark plug socket. Got a little rubber inside, it won't focus on it, but it'll grip the spark plug. Yeah, they're pretty old. Not too bad, but pretty old. Okay, so the second had a little bit of oil on it, which we can see here. There's a little bit of an oil leak, and I've been told that is from the rocker cover gasket. And I recommend wearing gloves while doing this because it's a bit of a messy job. You don't really want to get all oily hands. Alright, now we're going to put the new ones in. Go steady when putting new spark plugs in, because the threads on them are a lot finer than normal, like nuts and bolts. You don't want to cross thread these, but it's nothing to worry about, so just get them in. just like that. That's why I use a spark plug socket, so you can guide them in. Oil pack back on. Cover back on. Now the spark plugs are changed, what we'll do is start it up, see if it sounds any better or any worse maybe, I don't know, but we'll just see how it sounds. Okay, so it started fine, everything's fine, and like I said, I'm going to sort out getting that sump plug off at some point, but it's a bit bigger of a job now than what I intended it to be, so we'll look at that in the future. And we definitely need to get all this cleaned up when we do get the sump plug out, and make this engine looking nice. I haven't done the panel filter for this, the air filter, because I'm going to upgrade all of this at some point. I forgot to do an outro for this video, but what I was going to say is I'm going to let you guys decide what happens to the Corsa, so comment down below what you think we should do to it next, that's the first modification, things like that. And thanks for watching guys, don't forget, give this a like and subscribe for the future.